2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The 3 Count.
I love that commercial, by the way.
I am War Machine MJ. He's Mainstream Malcolm. He's Rodimus Prime.
Yo!
I almost died of laughter.
And this is first 3 count since I got back from vacation.
Yep.
Time to go back to work. So yeah. Before we get into this week's WWE programming, I gotta pull up the website first. Let's talk about somebody who's not in WWE. Neville.
Or Pac.
Or Pac, yes. As many of you have known, he made his return to Dragon Gate, joining the Red faction. I don't know anything about Dragon Gate, but
me neither.
Yeah. Sounds cool as shit,
I just
though.
know it's in Japan.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And a lot of well-known talents have come through Dragon Gate USA. So. But a lot of people are speculating that he could be the new mystery.
LIJ.
Yeah, he could be the new member for LIJ.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'd actually like that. He would definitely make a good fit for that group.
Oh, definitely.
Since Tanahashi is pretty much recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no. Takahashi.
Takahashi.
Yeah, Tanahashi's
I'm
the
thinking
rock
about
star.
the guy with the coolest hair possible in New Japan right now.
Oh, you talk about the rock star?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tanahashi. Yeah. Takahashi's the ticking time bomb that had his neck destroyed.
Yeah.
On some accidental shit.
Yeah, accidental. I mean, I know that him and Dragon Lee are rivals, but I don't think they really...
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. But yeah, you know, I got to thinking, you know, Pac could be the next member. But, yeah. Let's jump into, to Raw. A lot of people are thinking that the Shield is bogging down Raw. What do you guys think?
What do you mean by bogging down? Like, boring or what?
Like, they're pretty much damming it up. Or, you know, like slowing it down, all that.
Like kind of making the show boring.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's a lot of other factors into that.
Yeah.
I mean, being Monday Night Raw just scored its third lowest rating of the week. 2.30 rating. Not great. But anyway, I feel like it's more factors than just the Shield.
Yeah.
So,
Man, Roman Reigns, stupid shit.
just, I don't know. Bad booking, bad writing, bad timing, all the above.
Well, I feel like if,
I forgot it was all Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I forgot to refill.
You want, anybody want anything?
Grab me a float.
No.
Thank you. Anyway, they definitely have bogged up the title scene majorly.
Yeah.
So, I'm ready for
Some change.
I'm ready for the Shield to take all the belts so we can get this out of the way. Because I mean, while it's not a disaster like the last time they reformed, it definitely hasn't been stellar.
Yeah.
Even the last time they reformed, you know, had some merit to it. You know.
Yeah.
Got to see Kurt Angle as a member of the Shield.
Game over already.
Yeah, you just see Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins looking hard as fuck, and you see Kurt Angle with his smiling dumb face.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here, guys.
It's like, thanks guys, I'm really here. Really happy to have me. Anyway, we started off the show with Dean Ambrose taking about the scenic route of saying, yeah, the Shield, we're sticking together. Baron Corbin comes out, gives him 3 choices. Either A, he can take Roman's belt, B, he can take Seth's belt, or C, Braun Strowman can take his career. So he says, fuck you, option 4, come down, get your ass whooping, Corbin. And so, Baron Corbin said, nope, wrong choice, Strowman, get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how true this is or not, but I heard he's kind of working through an injury.
Who?
Strowman.
Oh, Strowman?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know how true that is, so, you know, we don't know.
But, yeah. So, I mean, this is just an example of Baron Corbin being a terrible general manager. Because if he really wanted to put some cracks in the Shield, he would have forced a title match.
True.
So,
Or as Seth Rollins called him, the world's biggest substitute teacher.
yeah. I mean, he looks like a substitute teacher.
He does.
Anyway, that led to Braun Strowman versus Dean Ambrose. This was a really good match. Braun Strowman, of course, kicked out of the Dirty Deeds, which we haven't seen that since Dean Ambrose came back.
Yeah.
But at least that was protected since Dean Ambrose took Triple H time to pin him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically took... How long did it take Triple H to pin Booker T at Mania?
Like,
No.
forever.
It was like 15, 20 minutes.
I guess.
Something like that. He took, like, forever.
Because he hit the pedigree, and then he just... overly animated crawling towards Booker
Like,
T.
you're there already. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Good lord, man.
Anyway, Braun Strowman, got the upper hand. He was hitting running power slams. He went for number 3. I mean, Ambrose was already out at this point. He went for number 3. Out comes Roman Reigns to force a disqualification. Boo, yeah. Boo. So that led to the Shield and the Dogs of War beating the holy hell out of each other. And then Baron Corbin said, no, we're not going to do that. Roman, you're going to face Ziggler. McIntyre, you're going to face Rollins.
Oh, that's right. He lost that bid.
Anyway, they come back from a commercial, and it's Roman versus Dolph. Roman wants to put the title on the line, but Baron Corbin, yet again showing he's a terrible general manager, says no title matches. I mean...
Fucking idiot.
What's the point of
Exactly.
the match?
Like, he's the champion. Why not let him put the title on the line?
You would think that a good general manager would have the title on the line, be okay with it, to A, raise the value of the belt, B, raise the value of talents, and C, raise the value of the show.
But no, he's stupid.
Nope, screw all 3. We're just going to tank everything.
You're stupid.
So, Roman Reigns beats Dolph Ziggler. No surprise.
Yeah.
Next, we had Ronda Rousey and Ruby Riott.
I heard that was a really good match.
It was really good, but yet again, the Riott Squad can't win anything.
Oh. They can never have anything nice.
Sure they can. Liv Morgan's not too banged up. Yeah, she was actually cleared for Super Showdown.
Yeah.
So. Next we had Connor of the Ascension racking up the victories yet again as he beats Soul Crushed Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
I'll just be glad when all that's over.
Next up we had B-Team defeating the Revival.
Yay.
And AOP laid both teams out.
Yay.
That really confused me because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now I watched the highlights of this show from like what I missed, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, you know what? I can dig it because AOP's not here to be handed opportunities. They're here to take them.
I can understand that aspect, but it's just like,
And now they're starting to get on the right page with Drake Maverick. He actually looked a lot better this week. He wasn't wearing the kitty gear.
oh my god.
He's
I
wearing-
actually noticed that because I was like, okay, that's how he's supposed to look. Not coming out there looking like he stole somebody's Halloween costume.
Now see, he's almost there. He just needs the suit, and he's good.
The suit. Every now and then he could wear the suit, but when he came out with the jacket and the dress pants and the shirt,
Yeah.
I like that. Like I said, every now and then he could wear the suit.
All right, next up we had Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. Yet again, no title match.
That was definitely miscue. That was trash.
Yeah. But yeah, Drew McIntyre picked up a win over Seth Rollins. I mean, if it's Drew McIntyre, no homo, he can pick me up anytime. Hey, he's a good-looking dude.
No homo, but he is.
Yeah.
He's got a nice physique.
Anyway, McIntyre picked up the win after Dolph Ziggler ran in to distract Rollins, and he almost ate a curb stomp for his troubles.
Yeah, but being he never touched Seth, his buddy Drew ended up getting the victory.
Yeah. Like, right as Seth turned around, he ate a wicked nasty Claymore.
Yeah.
And as soon as that was over, Roman Reigns came down, gave the assist to Seth, then Strowman, then Dean Ambrose with an axe handle.
Yeah, and the Shield ended up getting laid out in the process.
Yeah. Next up, segment of the fucking night. Elias and Kevin Owens.
In the booing.
Oh, they spread salt all over Seattle.
Yeah, I did see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were in Seattle, and they mentioned something about Seattle having a team. I think it was the
Not they were talking about how Seattle not having the Supersonics anymore.
Oh yeah, and they got massive heat. I mean, like massive heat from like 15, 20 years ago, like Attitude Era type heat.
Yeah.
Like they just kept booing them, just kept showering them with boos. I was like, this is incredible.
I mean, what made it even better was Kevin Owens just kept pouring gas on the fire.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Why don't they give a belt to Elias? He knows how to work the crowd.
He does.
Stuff they don't know what they got, and they stupid.
And once the crowd started to die down, out came the man of the hour, Leo Rush. Which you could tell he was rattled because he started missing his lines.
Mm-hmm.
But all he said was, my man's back to dominate. John Cena's a legend. You guys are going to lose at Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Which Kevin Owens defeated Bobby Lashley, I'm guessing through chicanery.
No, he rolled him up.
Oh.
Well, he had some kind of shenanigans, but he ended up rolling him up.
Okay.
And then they were what happened? No, before that, Elias had Leo in like a the fuck you call it? Chris Masters, like his finishing move.
Full Nelson.
Full Nelson, yeah. And Lashley got distracted. That's how he lost. And then they attacked Lashley. Leo tried to come off the top rope, like a springboard.
Yeah.
And Elias just swatted him like a fly.
Damn.
Like literally, it's just like he came off the top. He came off the top rope, springboard. Sit your ass down.
Get the fuck out of here.
Next up, we had Bayley defeating Alicia Fox.
Of course.
More mixed match challenge stuff.
Ooh.
Then we ended off the show with Attitude Era Nostalgia Act.
Shawn Michaels' old bald-headed ass out there.
Oh, what kills me about this segment is when Kane, when his music hit and Shawn Michaels realized he was being had, he did the spooky fingers.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, yay.
Yeah.
He did spooky fingers.
Yeah. But yeah, I did like that segment though.
Yeah.
I kind of like I liked how they had him like come out from the crowd or whatever.
Yeah.
Then Undertaker came out and him and Triple H got into it and Degeneration Bald got laid out, as I like to call him.
Ball.
I mean, say what you want about HBK, you know, being rocking shaved head. I'm not going to say bald flat out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good look for him. He's still jacked. Now he just looks grizzled.
Yeah.
And of course, Triple H is just Triple H.
Of course.
He's always going to be jacked.
Yeah.
Because he's not just the creator. He's the destroyer. Shut your ass.
Shut up, man.
You and that long ass, obnoxious ass yawning.
Fuck you, whatever.
Alright. Next we move on to SmackDown. SmackDown episode number 900 some odd.
Yeah.
Fucking run.
Yeah, we're only a couple of weeks away from SmackDown 1000. Now that they finally put Batista on the card.
Yeah.
She was the first person to be on there in the first place.
They'll have. Don't be surprised they have Teddy Long on there making tag team matches.
Oh, he's
throughout
a-
the
And doing his dumbass dance.
Yeah, he's gonna be actually in the show, so yeah, he's there. He's there. So
Vicky Guerrero's gonna be there.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
excuse me,
I had to mute the TV last time she showed up.
excuse me, sir.
All right. Next, we start off the show with
Oh, get him.
with Paige addressing
Damn it.
Samoa Joe's heinous actions from last week. Which, since we didn't talk about it on camera, that ending to last week's, though.
I like that.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, and they just
Cuts
cut
the
the
black.
black.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Like, me and Malcolm were speculating that shit at work. What did he do?
Yeah.
Did he murder the family? Did he play Ding Dong Ditch? Or did AJ Styles come in to find him playing Jenga?
I don't know.
Just see him with his family and playing jingle and shit.
Joe, the fuck are you doing? Playing Jenga. I'm winning. Look at that. I can win. Yeah, I missed this part completely.
Well, I went back to watch the highlight of the segment. She said Samoa Joe had got charged with trespassing,
Yeah.
but AJ dropped the charges. And AJ was at his house. He was talking about, his family needed him.
Yeah.
He wanted to get confirmation that Joe was in Australia. He wasn't, anywhere trying to harm him or his family, this, that, and the third. And how he was going to beat Samoa Joe at Super Showdown.
Okay.
And basically before that, Paige wanted to fire him, but AJ told her, no, that'd be too easy.
No, that'd be too easy. Besides that, you take away the main draw from the show.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The main draw.
Next up, we had mixed tag match.
Dear God, y'all.
Mixed tag match action between Carmella and R-Truth and Almas and Vega.
I will say this. I've watched some of Mismatch Challenge,
Yeah.
and I actually like this pairing with Carmella and R-Truth.
Oh, yeah.
It's really working. I thought it was dumb at first, but I really like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because, I was listening to a podcast where the person said that Carmella, the way she announced Daniel Bryan's name, when they had that segment,
Yeah.
she could be a really good ring announcer or, be a valet for R-Truth.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a whirlwind for her because, just months prior she was world champion.
Yeah.
Or women's champion, I should say.
Yeah.
And now here she is in a comedy act.
Yeah.
I will say this, she's very versatile when it comes down to that.
Yeah. And speaking of R-Truth, he's really found his footing, so to speak, since coming back from injury.
Yeah.
So.
You know what's sad? I forgot he was injured.
I did too. I honestly did.
Anyway, yeah, Truth and Carmella. True Money, I think it was.
No, it's the Fabulous Truth.
Fabulous Truth, okay. True Money would have been better.
Yeah.
True Money picked up the win with the Code of Silence, which that is a cool-ass finisher name.
What's the name of it again?
Code of Silence.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It's a good finisher, especially since it's a leg lock around the head.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyway, next up we had New Day Cooks.
Oh Lord.
New Day Cooks. Yeah, Biggie was gonna cook his famous pancakes.
Yeah. Until the bar came out there and just fucked shit up.
Yeah. Even poured pancake batter on Mr. Booty'sworth.
Yeah.
Which fun fact, Mr. Booty'sworth is actually Dewey Foley.
Really?
Yes.
Yep, I already know about that.
I did not know that.
Well, fuck you. I didn't find out until I watched Going in Raw.
Well, fuck you, I already knew.
Well, fuck both of y'all. I didn't know that at all.
Because fuck you, who cares?
Well, you know what? Here's something great. We had Randy Orton versus Ty Dillinger. Because Ty requested this match after Randy Orton beat his ass last week.
Which is stupid.
And Randy Orton tried to break his fingers.
Yeah. I will say this. Even though they've got nothing going for Randy Orton right now, I'm invested in Randy Orton again.
Yeah, heel Orton.
Yeah, heel Orton.
Yeah. I did like what he said last week about the Perfect 10 stuff. He said,
Pissing me off.
that just pisses me off. And just walked away. I was like, gold.
Next, we had One Night in Milwaukee.
I'm actually invested in that. Because I feel like even though it's like cliche, like the typical, oh, my wife is cheating on me type stuff, I'm actually invested in it. Because it gives Aiden English something to do.
I don't see it going down like that. What I see it going down is, well,
Sorry.
it was stopped at the right moment.
Yeah.
Where she said, I want you. But I feel like it was stopped right in the middle of the sentence. I feel like the cheating angle is way too easy. I feel like, well, because Aiden English said if she was, actually acting like his manager instead of his wife.
Yeah.
So I feel like she came to Aiden because she doesn't know how to be a manager or something.
Well, he did say, quote unquote, legal obligations. He couldn't show the rest. But
Well, he had obligations to DMZ. He didn't want to cheat them out of it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
But like I said, it's the typical, I got something to show you, your wife is cheating on you type stuff, blah, blah, blah. The typical cliche stuff.
Again, I still think it's too easy to go that route.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Because again, it gives Aiden English something to do.
Yeah, and besides that, fans are stoked for Aiden English.
Yeah.
Speaking of fans stoked of, I want to see more of this between these guys. Shelton Benjamin and Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a barn burner.
I heard that was a good match. I did watch the highlight of that match. The Miz was at commentary.
Yeah.
And because of the Miz, Shelton Benjamin got the win. I did see where Daniel Bryan went for that diving headbutt and he kind of botched it.
Yeah.
He kind of hit Shelton on the head.
Yeah, I saw that. And
Yeah. I mean, good thing nobody got hurt, but that did look botchy,
Yeah.
so to speak.
I think Sheldon rolled the wrong way out of the way.
I felt like that was bad timing. Because
Yeah.
he didn't move away quick enough.
Yeah.
So that was a combination of bad timing and
Bad circumstance.
yeah.
Next up, we had Asuka defeating Peyton Royce,
Woo-wee.
which it was pretty nice because I'm not sure if this was intentional or a botch, but apparently at the match's conclusion, Asuka went for one hold, and then Peyton Royce started tapping. Asuka went into the next hold, the Asuka lock, and then she tapped. So.
I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't go back to watch the highlight of that match.
I mean, I saw it, and it looked pretty weird. So.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then finally, let's be honest. This show is all about one person alone. Who do you love? Sexalicious Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah.
She had her.
Sexalicious.
She had her Super Showdown surprise to end the show.
Yeah, I really liked that. That was a really good segment. I saw where somebody did a mural of her in Australia.
Yeah.
And the way they structured her nose, it didn't look right, but overall the mural was great.
Yeah. Well, it's called abstract art for a reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, but basically her surprise was, she was making a point that she's not featured on all the magazines and all of the promotional art for all this stuff. Instead, it's Charlotte, the woman that she beat. Which she makes a good point.
Yeah.
So she came up with her own promotional poster for Super Showdown. Her standing tall with the title on top of Charlotte's unconscious corpse.
Yeah, after she beat her up during her photo shoot.
Yeah. With the cricket grounds in the background.
Yeah.
I love it. I would buy that and hang it on my wall.
Me too. And then Charlotte came down and proceeded to...
And just ruin it.
She
ruined it.
She ruined it.
She ruined it.
As they say, ruined. They don't say ruin, they say ruined.
Yeah, Dean says ruined.
Oh, he said... Oh,
He said ruined.
I figured. Anyway,
I couldn't shit fast.
Charlotte stood tall after putting on the figure 4. And so...
Yeah, after she pretty much pulled off a freak of nature right into the stand.
Yeah.
So yeah, Next, we move on to 205 Live. We started the show off with, what did we start the show off with?
It was Jack Gallagher
Oh, yeah.
versus
Akira
Tozawa.
Akira Tozawa
Yeah.
defeated Jack Gallagher. Afterwards, Drew Gulak brought back the PowerPoint presentation, which all it was a cue card that said "No Mercy,"
Yeah.
with a crew drawing of Brian Kendrick. The writing was on the Titantron.
And he knew it was him, because the way he was looking like, this motherfucker's talking about me.
Now, he had that look like, oh, shit.
Yeah. And basically, Drew Gulak was like, we don't need any weak links. Anybody that's been called has been in this group. This group is not where, this group hasn't been where it's supposed to be, just to paraphrase what he said. And he and Jack Gallagher beat up on Brian Kendrick, and basically...
Brian Kendrick, he was attuned to it, so he started swinging first.
Yeah. And then that's when they proceeded to beat his ass.
Yeah, especially, which, in context, it was pretty brutal. Drew Gulak had the Gulak while Gallagher was sitting there wailing on him.
Yeah.
But out of context, because Gallagher has soft-looking punches, it looked like it really didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Just looked like it annoyed him rather than actually hurt him. Next up, we had TJP disrespecting the Lucha House Party even more, even though he lost to Kalisto in a truly spectacular match full of really nice spots.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Afterwards, he took his mask off. I think it was who came down to help him.
It was Power Ranger Lince Dorado.
Yeah, him. He came down to help him. He got knocked down, and then he proceeded to take Kalisto's mask off.
Yeah.
And so,
Nice.
nice. Anyway, he left in the crowd with his mask, like, "Hey, look what I got.
Yeah.
I got something that belongs to him."
Which that led me to think about a really good heel character for Lucha Underground. Why can't they create a mask collector?
That would actually work. And afterwards, they did mention that Leo Rush is going to have an open challenge.
A man of the hour, his hourly challenge. I don't know, that's going to be good. Leo Rush is great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wasn't there another match that got announced for next week?
Oh, I can't remember. I know they did. They showed a video package hyping up Murphy versus Alexander.
Yeah.
And something else. Oh yeah, Drake Maverick announced that Hideo Itami will take on Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali.
And he said it will be a match that you've never seen before, and there must be.
I overthrew it, you bastard.
So that's what happened on 205 Live.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we move on to another exciting episode of NXT. Now, before we talk about this, what do you think about the current plans for NXT?
I've heard about that, expanding it to 2 hours.
Well, not just that, but a global expansion.
Okay, global expansion, yeah. 2 hours, no. I'd keep it at an hour. I mean, I can understand if they want to expand it to 2 hours to make more room for more talent.
Yeah.
But I like the original format.
What the fuck?
We need to stop paying attention to the game.
Yeah.
Trying to do a show here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Certain shows that go to 2 hours are really good.
Yeah.
But a lot of times the 1 hour format is great. I mean, look at Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
They're an hour long, but they're fantastic.
Yeah, and they space things out. It's not like Monday Night Raw, like, oh, we're 3 hours and we're going to try to cram everything together to make it look like it's worth watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how Raw used to be back when it was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
They kind of spaced everything out instead of just, hey, let's just throw everything in one basket to try to make it look like something.
Yeah, 90% of the stuff that were on those 2-hour shows felt important. They made it feel important.
And that's the same way with Monday Nitro when it was, when WCW was around.
Before Russo came in.
Or before Bischoff really lost control.
Yeah.
So.
But I feel like they should do the 2-hour thing, just like if they want to finish off storylines, in between takeovers.
Mm-hmm.
But let's go ahead and talk about NXT for this week. We start off with Candice LeRae and Lacey Evans.
Well, before that, Nikki Cross came onto the
Oh,
show.
Wifey Cross. I forgot about Wifey.
Being Wifey Cross, being who she is, she said she wanted to play. She wanted another match with Bianca Belair. And
She wanted to play.
Yeah, she said, Bianca, let's play. I want another match with Bianca Belair. Basically paraphrasing what she said. And she kept saying,
I know.
I know. Signifying that she knows who attacked Aleister Black. Then they did the opening credits, and we started off with the opening match.
Now, this match was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, how could you not like Candice LeRae?
Candice LeRae is amazing. Not only that, she's cute.
Yeah.
She's just all around fantastic.
She's Candice freaking wrestling.
And I like Lacey Evans, too.
They've really done something right with Lacey Evans.
Yeah. A lot of people seem not to be on that, but at least they're giving her some quality time on TV and actually giving her like a gimmick, because like a
shtick.
A shtick.
Yeah.
Like, cause she was in the military and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're giving her a military type shtick, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, without going too far with it.
Yeah. I do like her finisher, though.
Yeah, they've booked her finisher hella strong.
The women's rights.
Women's right.
I really like that.
I mean, it's a punch, but, women's right as in a right hook.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a punch, but they haven't booked it to oblivion like Roman Reigns.
Where it's just like, Superman punch.
It's like
Superman punch.
Oh, let's bring this match out quick.
Yeah, I'm going to Superman now. No, just play. Yeah.
No, it's like she's used it like it's been an out of nowhere type deal.
Yeah.
Like we saw towards the end of this match. Lacey Evans said, "You're a failure, just like your husband." That pissed off Candice.
Yeah.
Candice backs her into a corner, starts wailing on her, gets pulled off, goes back to wailing on her, gets pulled off, goes back in for another round, and then bam, lights out.
That was pretty good.
That was great. I like how they're doing it I like how they're booking that finish. But just wait. When she goes to the main roster, they're going to book into oblivion.
Who, Lacey?
Yes.
Of course. Same way with Candice.
Yeah. Which, both these ladies don't need to be booked bad.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like some talent, before you go into the next match, I feel like some talent, I don't know how they feel about being in NXT and the main roster. I feel like some of them actually like being in NXT.
Oh yeah, look at Johnny Gargano. He wants to stay in NXT as long as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we had a promo from Tommaso Ciampa saying, "I'm going to turn the dream into a nightmare."
Yeah.
Basically talking about Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, because he's making accusations about who attacked Aleister Black, and he keeps talking about the champion.
Yeah. And he put on a really good match against Dozovich the other week.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. Dozovich, a lot of people said that was the best he's done since being in NXT.
Oh, definitely. Next up, we had a six-man action from the Forgotten Sons.
It was Caesar Rise, the Tory guy, and the
Come on.
shit. His name is on the tip of my brain. Damn it.
You got this one.
It was Tory Kirsch, Caesar Rise, and the Nixon guy. Wasn't it?
Close. Vinny Mixon.
Vinny Mixon. Okay, I was close. Fun fact: one of those guys I actually follow on social media.
Really?
Yes,
Which one?
the Caesar Rise guy.
Oh. Is that really his name, or is that just his bad WWE name?
I think it's his bad WWE name.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But I actually follow him on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. No surprise here. Forgotten Sons got the win.
Yeah.
Uh, I wouldn't actually mind if they put Lacey Evans with the Forgotten Sons. I mean, that's what they did on the house show circuit.
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good tandem.
Well, faction, yeah.
Faction, yeah. She's got her military shtick, and they've got their...
Well, 2/3 of them are military.
Yeah.
Wesley Blake's the only one that's not military.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about if they were all four.
Yeah.
All four of them together, then 3/4 of them would be military.
Yeah.
And then they've got their lone wolf, I guess, type shtick.
Yeah, they got that. They kind of got that same lone wolf kind of deal as a Kill Shot from Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Next up, we had a video package, a heartwarming video package between Danny Burch and Orny Lorcan.
Mm-hmm. I really like how these two have been put together.
Yeah.
Because they could really, honestly, they should really do a lot more with these two.
Yeah.
Instead of just, okay, they had these great matches, but they lose, give them some wins.
I mean, it's kind of a good thing that they lost at that takeover.
Yeah.
Because not only were they fighting a losing battle, they were also fighting a losing battle with the crowd.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be babyfaces in that match, but who the hell hates Undisputed Era?
Not me.
Like, I mean, he likes Undisputed Era. He just doesn't like Kyle O'Reilly's air guitar.
I don't know why, but...
I honestly do not know why. Maybe he knows he can never be that cool.
I don't know.
Wish I could be as cool as Steve, though. Get to rest my arm on Kyle O'Reilly and interview Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen Going in Raw's new intro?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's so good. Like, it starts off with Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, next up we had Johnny freaking Wrestling taking on 205 Live's Tony Nese.
The premier athlete, Tony Nese.
The man who's got 8 reasons why he's better than all of you. And I'd count him, but I don't have abs like Tony Nese.
I don't either.
That man's got...
He's got abs on top of abs on top of abs.
Yeah, he's got like 8, 16... 15. He's smuggling a 32-pack.
Oh my god. So yeah, this was a really good match.
Oh yeah.
And the crowd really ate this up.
Oh yeah.
And it was just really, like I told these guys, and I even said on my podcast, get this guy off the 205 roster, put him on NXT, let him be on the roster for a while, let him see what he can do. Matter of fact, just put him on there permanently, because he's really good and very underrated.
Yeah. I mean, if they opened up 205 Live to include, to where they can bump up or go back to NXT.
Yeah.
Which at this point, I'd count NXT as a lateral move between 205 Live.
What do you mean?
Like, they're on the same level.
Oh.
Yeah, they're that step away from main roster.
Yeah. But as we've seen, not a lot of NXT call-ups have really flourished on the main roster.
Yeah.
So it just depends.
But this one was really good. A really good match between these two. Especially Johnny, who was trying to contain his anger.
Yeah.
Because at one point, he almost snapped and, tried to take his anger out on Tony Nese.
Yep.
But he contained himself. He put the match away. It's over. He's since said, he's back to being Johnny Wrestling. He's done his 1 week of soul searching.
Yeah. He gave that heartfelt speech. Well, heartfelt apology.
Yeah.
And the crowd really forgave him. So he's trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Regain himself.
Redeem.
Well, redeem and regain himself, so to speak.
Now, a lot of speculation out there states that Johnny could be Aleister Black's attacker.
I could see that. I would be shocked, but I could see that.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
I don't know how that'd play into his come about,
Yeah.
but I would be on board since they've already ruled out all of my potential suspects.
You had Lars Sullivan.
I had Lars Sullivan, Tommaso Ciampa, Kashi Ono.
Okay. Sullivan out. Ono out. Ciampa, I still have him. Velveteen.
Well, I mean, Ciampa said he didn't attack Tommaso. He didn't attack Aleister Black.
I mean, he could say that, but at the same time, you never know.
Well, and besides that, Regal already told Candice, like, Tommaso didn't do it. There's no proof that he did it.
Yeah. So,
Oh, go!
Go! Go!
Yeah! Oh, no!
What the fuck happened?
I'm sorry, we're watching the game, but anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. Then we move on to our main event. Speaking of Lars Sullivan, he took on the top 1%.
Mr. E.C.
Actually, it was just Mr. E.
Oh, yeah, because he took off the jacket and then just ran down the ramp and just went towards Lars Sullivan. He put on a good show. Most of this match was EC3.
Yeah.
But Lars Sullivan ended up getting the victory.
This match was ugly.
It was ugly, it was brutal, and EC3 was bleeding.
Not just him, Lars Sullivan too. He had that big cut on his back.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. It was nasty.
But by the end of it, EC3, he was bleeding out of his mouth, on his arm, over his eye.
Well, I didn't see his arm. I know his mouth and his eye, he was bleeding. So he had a pretty brutal match.
God damn it.
But anyway, yeah. Lars Sullivan put EC3 away with a freak accident on the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, God.
Apron?
Yeah, on the apron.
You know they gotta always say it's the hardest part of the ring.
No shit.
And then Lars Sullivan put him to bed with a diving headbutt to the chest.
Yeah.
But he wound up hitting the shoulder.
Yeah.
We need this touchdown.
He wound up hitting the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Since he can't say shoulder. It's funny.
Uh-huh.
Next up we had Mixed Match Challenge. We're not going to spend too much time on that.
Team B&B defeated Team Mahalisha.
Surprise, surprise.
Team Day One Glow took on Ravishing Rusev Day with Jimmy Uso asking Lana, hey, what happened in Milwaukee?
You know what? Speaking of the match, that dance-off, though. Lana and Naomi killed it.
Lana, she got some...
Excuse me.
Say what you want about Lana. She really
She really broke it down.
she definitely backed that thing up.
How about he actually wrestling? Just forget about the destiny. That'd be great.
Well, that's the thing of Mixed Match Challenge. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Cause I was just like, damn, Lana. She, like I said, she backed that thing up.
and she really busted out some breakdance, which that surprised me.
Yeah.
But since we're guys here, Hurt's work better than Charlotte's or equal?
Oh, I didn't see it. So I
Wait, repeat that again.
Lana's twerk better than Charlotte's or worse?
I didn't see
Better.
Okay.
All you saw, no disrespect to Charlotte, all you saw was this vibrating backbone.
See, I didn't see it, so I can't comment.
Oh, you didn't watch Mixed Match this week?
I did. I just missed that part because I probably didn't give a shit enough.
Okay. Yeah, they had a dance-off. I did like the supposed dance-off between Rusev and Jimmy.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Because Rusev was about to bust out that shuffle that Rikishi did, and then he just super kicked Jimmy. Or
Wow.
is it Jay?
It's Jimmy.
I always get confused.
I get them mixed up because they, of course, they're twins and they look alike.
Yeah.
But Jimmy is married to
Stop
Naomi.
dropping the fucking ball. Please, stop fucking up.
You know what?
God damn.
Tranquilo.
I'm sorry.
Train fucking kilo, man. It's a game.
No, we should not be losing to these guys. Oh, man.
Until you chill out, man.
Alright, fine.
Just
Can we hurry this up so I can watch the game again?
chill out.
I'm
It's
sorry.
a game, man.
I know. How long is this going to take?
Alright, come on. Then we had the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, you do it.
Okay.
Just give me that.
The Mae Young Classic. We had Tony Storm taking on Hiroyo Matsumoto. This was a pretty good match. Of course, Toni Storm, she is the favorite to win the whole thing. These two have faced off. These two have faced off against each other before.
Yeah.
And Hiroyo ended up getting the victory. So, like I said, it was a pretty good match. Then we had Rhea Ripley taking on Casey how you say it?
Little Miss Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, her.
And she got ripped apart.
She got ripped apart. Rhea Ripley ended up winning. She destroyed all 5 feet, 100 pounds of Casey.
Yeah.
KCC is what I'm going to call her.
Especially slinging around for that cloverleaf, man.
Yeah. Lacey Lane. She took on Tainara Conti, or as they say, Conchi. Tainara, she was in the tournament last year. She really is aggressive.
Yeah, she's aggressive.
She's aggressive. But Lacey Lane, she's definitely one of the surprise. She's one of the surprise competitors in the tournament.
One of the dark horses.
The dark horses. And Tainara, of course, crying as always. She ended up losing. So Lacey Lane moves on to the quarterfinals. And then we had the match of the tournament, as Michael Cole said. I do agree with him. It was Michael Satomura taking on Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez getting the big pop. She was pretty much one of the favorites. And Michael coming in 20 plus years in the game. Mercedes Martinez, 18 years experience. Both women put on one stellar match.
Oh, this was stiff.
They got a standing ovation, and it was really a great match. I was hoping Mercedes won, but unfortunately she lost. Both girls gave each other a great deal of sportsmanship, you know, hugging it out in the end. They definitely deserved the applause. And Meiko Satomura ended up moving on to the quarterfinals. So, pretty good match.
Yeah.
To start off the second round of the Mae Young Classic.
Love how this tournament is going. Like I said, off camera.
Yeah.
Love how this time around, every woman in this tournament has personality to them.
Yeah.
Last year it was all smiley, happy baby faces.
Yeah.
Now there's actually, you know, some character and some charismatic shticks to match to boot.
Yeah.
Like a Lady Godzilla.
Yeah. She's definitely something else.
Yeah. So that being said, that's WWE's week of programming. We watch the bullshit so you don't have to. You know us. Follow us. Share us. Subscribe us. Whatever. We'll be back next week, and we'll add just a brief rundown of Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Since it's already happened, time of recording.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm War Machine MJ. That's Mainstream Malcolm. That's Ramos Prime. We will see you guys next time.
Pow.